Left is open fire. Oh! Oh! That's a smiley face, chat, I promise. Yeah. Press C to switch the aiming mode. What is... Ooh! You get free aim. That's kind of pleasant. Rotate while it... Ooh! Okay. I get it. Or adjust the nozzle angle. I'll catch on to this eventually, it's just gonna take me a minute. Switch nozzle. Ooh! I like this one. Ooh, okay. You don't have to hold it either. Wow, this is nice. Pleasant. Standing, crouching. You can go prone to power wash the arcade machine. Ooh. Very weightless jump. Tab highlights all the stains. Oh, that's nice. Oh my god! I'm gonna forget all of this. God, he's so cute. I love him. This is very pleasant. Power wash simulator, but you get a little robot friend. The progress of all stand items and their relevant rewards. Ooh. That's nice. I'm just blown away by how pleasant this is. Oh, what is that? His name is JP. No, I didn't like the face he just made. I just thought he needed a bath. This is very pleasant.
The little man sent 10 bits. Don't bully the little guy.
I'm not bullying him. That's my friend. Is the top clean? I can't quite reach it unless I'm up here, so. He works. I don't think he's... I feel like there's more that I've missed. I'm not sure you're allowed to put all of that music in here. It seems like a lot of things that you're not allowed to put in your game that you don't own, but that's fine. I need to glue that up better. It's the light, leave it alone. I don't know why you have to go look at it every time it happens when it happens like every day. Well, just leave it alone. Texas Pikachu's echoing? I'm not sure what would cause that. It only happens sometimes. Stop. Most of the people that are here are subscribed, so yes, they can see it. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's echoing. It only happens sometimes. I have no idea what causes it. I'll turn my desktop audio back off and maybe that'll fix it. Iteration on animals now online. Career. So I guess that was just... They just put you right in it for the fun of teaching you while you're doing it. That's fun. Do it again if you want to see if you see a problem. No, I'm not going to be able to see it. If anything, it'll just tell you guys whether or not you're still hearing it twice. Oh wow, airplane in space. Very cool. Moon airplane. This is why we have the moon jump, I guess. What is this? I want to clean this one. I want to clean mine. Hello, bud. I already don't remember most of the things you told me to do, so. F to teleport? What? Oh. This thing's fucking nasty. I mean, that is the whole point of cleaning things, the game, but I don't think there should be this much mud on an airplane, especially not in space. Oh, you can do it with E too. That might be easier for me. Oh, I didn't mean to. I clicked it too fast. If you click twice too fast, it fucking just keeps it on forever, so you don't have to hold the button down, which is nice, but. Woo! Top of the wing is clean. Why did it disappear? Unrealistic. You told me to do it. Chat, you saw him tell me to do it that time. It'd be funny if the propeller spun while spraying it. It would be funny. Powerwash does that too. It's because so many people focused on getting every speck of dirt. That's the whole point! That's literally the whole point. Getting every speck is literally the whole point. Why would it not be? Taking away my ability. That should be an option. That shouldn't be default. I don't need to be handheld. I need to get every speck of dirt on my own. This is very pleasant, though. I'm getting this game. It's just more Power Wash Simulator levels. At least that's what everybody who owns both in the reviews said. It's literally just Power Wash Simulator kind of shittily made, but it's more levels. And that's what most people want anyway. It's just more levels for Power Wash Sim. One leg, clean. God, I love him. He's just a little guy. Is that not dirt? Alright. The reflection of the water back up to him is cracking me up. Did I finish this one? I guess I could check. They do give you the option, which is nice. I don't remember, is it this one? Probably to your left. That's this one. But it said I finished this one, so I don't know. I must have not. Unless it just has them backwards. There was a little dirt speck right there. There we go. Yeah, the problem with this game is that it makes me want to own a power washer, but I don't own a house. My car is so old, if I power washed it, the paint would probably come off. So there's no reason for me to own one. But I want one so bad. Because I've convinced myself it'd be worthwhile to have. Keep hitting him on accident, as if he's not just like standing right where he would get hit.
Buster_Yeeks sent 10 bits. Power wash your car's leaking oil off the pavement law.
True. I quit streaming to be one of those people that just owns a power washer and goes and power washes people's driveways and shit. I pick TikTok back up and I start making TikToks again. But I just copy that guy who makes TikToks of him power washing people's driveways and like their yards and shit. Sounds right? Sounds good. Please. Am I already prone? I obviously haven't cleaned the whole back piece here. Well, yeah, everywhere, but I'm looking for... No, it's up here. There we go. Finally get to use the other ones. That's why this is useful. Now I get it. Keeps your line vertical. Watch the guy that mows lawns of people that can or don't. Yeah, it's the same guy. The one that he has like a power washer and he uses it to like edge in people's sidewalks and shit. So nice to watch. See which they hate more oil on the pavement or you power washing your parking spot every single day with a loud ass power washer. Oh. Eblis, don't latch onto that. You know what I mean. Wish I had a flashlight. Shadows make this difficult. Just gonna start spamming. Spam wiggling. There we go. Whoever, I want to know who started the, like, other than Sims, or whatever Sims was inspired by, who started the, like, increase in the simulator genre. Because there were always some, but then we started getting, like, farming simulator and trucking simulator and all that stuff. And I want to know which came first. I'm curious. I shouldn't have to jump that. That's such a small ledge to walk up. Ooh. Whole front part's clean now. Yeah, Maxis did Sims, but I mean, like, who started the like, every simulator trend? Like, The Sims is The Sims, but that's just, like, people simulator, and I know that they had Sim Earth and, like, Sim City and all that shit, but I mean the modern everything simulator trend. Like farming simulator and trucking simulator and all that shit. There have always been simulator games, but I want to know who caused the influx. Because they definitely weren't always this popular. There we go. Oh god, I still have the whole underside of this one. I think Goat Simulator was one of the yeah, but the difference there is that Goat Simulator's like goofy. Like, you're not actually being a goat. It's like GTA, but you're a goat. That's literally just called Goat Simulator to be funny. Alright, what am I missing? Where are you pointing? Can you point again? Is it on the wing? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, where? This wing? Oh. Fucking vents. I thought I got this. I guess not. There we go. Thought I got this one also. Damn. There it is. Again, with the music I don't think you're allowed to have, but it's fine. 2017 was the largest influx for simulator games, and it says Farming Simulator released that year, so maybe that. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Because, like, yeah, Maxis made sim games. There was a Sumerian game. There was the Game of Life, all that shit. But I was more curious of what caused the influx of modern ones for just, like, jobs. Because you could also consider, like... You could consider, like Zoo Tycoon and shit. Those are also simulators, but not in the same way that I'm thinking of, like, Farming Sim and all that shit. Good. What's next? Oh, hell yeah. You get to power wash pumpkins? Scary, chat.
Abilis the Little
Scary
Man
level.
Peach sent 10 bits. Abilis Simwen.
You're gonna have to make that, my friend. None of us could make a U simulator better than you could. Not sure I'm supposed to be able to do this, but maybe I am. Maybe this pumpkin needs cleaned. Oh god! No. Too busy exploring. Oh, my jump's almost high enough to do that. I don't think power washing these would do anything other than put holes in them. I miss Halloween, but I also just miss Halloween and not the desert. Not the same. Sounds like the game is free. This one was $7. Reasonable. Please don't. That was just an unpleasant sound. It wasn't even scary.
Abilis the Little Man Peach sent 10 bits. Favorite Halloween movie. I like Halloween Town.
I don't know if I have one, because I just like horror movies, and I mean, a lot of people would consider all of them to be Halloween movies. I know they're not. But I can't think of a favorite that, like, takes place around Halloween. Don't pay enough attention to when movies take place. Why did I get something for that? He's not even clean. They're so gross. I do like the fact that the leaves blow around. That's a nice touch. Why do they all make icky sounds? It would have been scarier if it was just one of them. I know it's not meant to be scary, but like, would have been. Where did they get these fucking sounds? Did they just make them themselves? I hope they did. I'd back it if that were the case.
Emily's the little man peach scent. 10 bits. Me when I get fudge.
Reasonable reaction. If I could find easily accessible vegan fudge that I didn't have to make myself, it'd be the same reaction. Yeah, Power Wash Sim? This isn't even real Power Wash Sim. It's an $8 Power Wash Sim knockoff that had Goofy levels in it, and I wanted to play the Goofy levels, and I liked that it had a little robot fella. A little guy. I'll play actual Power Wash Sim at some point. I just wanted this one because it looks smaller, and I just wanted something to do for today, and I liked the Goofy levels in this one. If there's a version of a game that's like shitty but playable, I'll probably play that version. This is Power Wash Sim at home. Yeah. You already used that sound for a different pumpkin. You can't do that twice. They all have to be individual. Brother, can you get out of my way? I love you, but damn. At least they anchored the sound, so it's actually coming from that pumpkin and not just like the atmosphere. Honestly, I think I like this more because of that robot. It's nice because I know that people don't like Power Wash Sim because he won't tell you where stuff is, but this guy will point right to it with a little laser. He will tell you. Alright, time for the fucking giant nasty one. I both like and don't like that his hat absorbs fat water like real fabric. Can I please get up here? Make my life a lot easier. I guess everything absorbs it the same way, but on top of the fabric texture it looks crazy. Liz, did Eblis actually send you a voice recording of his Discord mod neckbeard voice? Is that what it was? I don't know if I would listen to that either. I have more to do. That was also a reused sound. I gotta get his hat the rest of the way. Oh, look at him. God, I love him. Please let me stand on your fucking hat. So I don't have to do it like this. Very good. Good night, Liz. Is that a dead spaceman? Am I going to power wash a dead spaceman? Not Dead Space, but Dead Spaceman. Looks like it. Maybe he's a statue? I don't know. He doesn't look like he's doing all that well, though. Though the atmosphere, literally, it's very pleasant. Oh, I have a jetpack for this one. Oh, that is a guy. Why am... Is that John Halo? Why am I power washing a dead blue John Halo? I don't like the implication of this. Why is he growing mold in space? I feel like nothing I do is gonna get him completely shiny. I'm also gonna have to power wash this man's ass, which is funny.
Ellie's the little man Peach sent 10 bits. Why is Master Chief's brother out here in space?
Good question. He's just floating out here. Wow, I don't get... There's no ass armor fucking achievement. Just inner leg. Rude.
Ellie's the little man Peach
Power washing
sent
a dead
10
man.
bits. The sparkly ass.
It is nice and sparkly now. I'll give him that. He is incredibly rusty, though. I might have to use the pointy one to really get it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to use the pointy one. Elbow armor? I wasn't even touching his elbow. Legally distinct Spartan. This is Mr. Chief, not Master Chief. Mr. Chief was my dad. You can call me Hank Spartan. John Chief. This is Spartan Andy.
Abili's the little man peach scent. 10 bits. I wanna see the brown of his chili ring by the time you get done power washing him.
Eblis. He's wearing space armor. If this power washer can't get through a pumpkin, I don't think it's gonna get through his space armor, brother. I feel like I didn't get that hand clean. Alright, what have I missed? Tell me what I've missed. The one thing I didn't want to clean. Space armor. That's a dead man. That's not space armor. There's a guy in there. The space crotch. Chat, please remove the dead man from the space armor before you power wash it. I gotta get new... you can get new parts. I didn't know you could get new parts for getting stars. 15-degree nozzle. I need the improved wash gun. I need all these pieces. I gotta get more stars. I've gotten 5 stars on all of these. Did a visceral reaction to that? Caught me off guard. Get these fucking leaves out of here. I like this one. Reminds me of a water flosser. I'd like to get a water flosser. I think I would. I already floss my teeth, but I think I would enjoy a water flosser. But I need one of those waterproof ones that's like rechargeable, so I can keep it in the shower, because I think I would just get water fucking everywhere if I tried to do it like standing at the sink instead of somewhere reasonable. Before I use chat, I'm going to give you some lore because it's interesting but also really useful. If you're like me and you have textural issues, and you, for a long time, I still brushed my teeth, but I like hated doing it because I hated getting fucking toothpaste anywhere outside my mouth on accident because it like felt bad on my skin. So for a long time, before I started using an electric toothbrush, which I can't use in the shower, I brushed my teeth in the shower. It also saves you time. I do that on tour still. I still brush my teeth in the shower on tour. Especially if I'm on tour where we're like showering at fucking gyms instead of houses or venues. Just easier. Level up your gear. I will when I get more stars. I want the super powered fucking leveled up spray gun. Ooh, there's a little bit over there that I missed. polishing his hooves. He's little hooves. Yep. Look at his little feet. Shine them up. That wasn't the whole rock. I wish they would let me get a little further before they told me I was done. I have to power wash 2 asses in a row, literally. Wonderful. Three? There's 2. Motherfucker. You're right. Look how nice and shiny he is on just one side. Clean his little chin. Chat, when I get a house, I'm gonna do for fun someday when I have a house and a reason to own a power washer, which are very expensive. We'll do as a bit, but also because it'd be really funny. We'll do like a 24-hour subathon fucking fundraiser stream for me to buy a power washer, and then I'll power wash things in real life. I probably won't stream it unless it's not visibly my house, but that could be fun, you know? For the bit. Two stars. Hell yeah. Sorry, dude. Gotta clean it. Gotta clean his little knees. Look at how clean he is already. Beautiful. I wish I could stand on top of him. They need to give you like a ladder. I need a ladder in my little power washing office. God, the ambience is so realistic that I thought that whooshing wind was like noise in my house for a second. In all games you could put directional audio. I don't think it needed to be this one. Please. Just let me stand up there. Oops. Gotta clean inside his little ears. Sorry, bud. Your ears are dirty. There we go. Goat clean, I think. I like the wolf's little pedestal. The woof, sorry. Wolves aren't real, I only know about woofs. Gonna make a ban list of the forbidden things you've said. There are some things that chat says occasionally that I'm tempted to mute, partially because it'd be funny. Not necessarily because they need to not be said, but if they were oversaid, then I would mute them to mute them. But I won't tell you what they are, because then you'll say them more. At least that's one of them. Please don't seek out the others. That one's extra gross. I hate that one. It's not even, like, inappropriate, it's just gross. Okay. Ass number 3, being power washed. Don't power wash your ass, chat. That'd probably kill you. I'm gonna test it. Please don't. The whole point of power washers is that they're like water lasers. Please don't. They're also really expensive. I don't think you should buy one just to test that theory. Wasn't planning on it, but thank you. Well, I gotta be sure. I can't promote things like that, you know? I need chat to be safe. Chat,
Welcome. CyberBatty is rating with 2 viewers.
Thank you for the raid, Batty. Just as I was about to jokingly add ASMR to my stream title. There we go. Power washing my brain greases ASMR. Perfect. Yeah, power washed asses here. You missed me washing them, raiders, but yes. This game has made me power wash 3 asses in a row. Bink. See, he's like playful about it if you just do it a little bit, but if you hit him a lot, he does not like it. Which is both funny and sad. Power washed asses, I'm in. This was one of them, and that was one of them. And the last level was me power washing space armor, but I'm not convinced there wasn't a dead man in there, or perhaps an alive man who just enjoys being power washed. Is the front leg good? I think his legs are good. Ear wash complete. Other wolf ear wash complete. Please don't power wash your ears either. Technically, you're not even supposed to put Q-tips in there. I still do it, though. Can I resend my bit message? Eblis, please don't. As funny as it was the first time. What did I miss? What have I missed? Oh, his tail. The underside. There we go. Music that, again, is not supposed to be in the game. I need to power wash some animals, chat. I start unlocking these after getting 30 stars, which is nice. Giant skateboard. Ooh, this game has more than I thought it did. A UFO. I want to power wash some animals. Let's power wash some animals, chat. Go power wash some pigs. You definitely shouldn't do this. You should not power wash animals. It would just cut them, which is not good. Please don't harm your farm animals with a power washer. As a vegan, I have to make sure you know that you shouldn't be power washing your farm animals. Am I supposed to? I guess I just hop. Pig bath. I don't think they like being power washed. But you need a bath, brother. They hate this, but it's so cute. We'll switch to the gentle spray. I'm just making more mud for them to play in. Like, am I really helping?
Eblis the little man peach sent 10 bits, oink oink.
This pig has so many layers of dirt. Hello. Clean pig. This dude's laying in the mud now. How am I supposed to fix that? Hover. Do they lay back down? Is this not the side of the pig I just spent? Oh no, I cleaned that pig. That is the hard part of this, is that you have to clean them while they're moving. At least they don't lay back down in the mud. They're also thoroughly covered. Thank you. You're just helping me. Technical Artist AFQ. I don't think that's what that pig's called. Most of them appear to have names, but not all of them. Technical Artist AFQ is that pig's name. Are you clean? Game is telling me that you're not clean. Please stop turning to look at me. How am I supposed to clean you if you look at me? ground.
Ebeli's the little
Oh,
man
shit.
Peach sent. 10 bits. Oink oink.
I didn't realize I was supposed to clean the ground and the walls also. It's not just the pigs, it's the whole goddamn farm. That's fun. I like this. Power washing the pig shit doesn't make it disappear though, so I'm... Oh, no it does. You just have to do it for a really long time. Never mind. I was the wrong one who was wrong. You should get more than 5 stars for doing the animal ones. This is way more stuff to clean. Does it just explode? Looks like it. Just vaporizes. Water laser just vaporizes it. I thought I was just making puddles for them to play in earlier. I guess I am actually cleaning the floor. Shaking my whole camera doing this, but it's a pretty good cleaning method. Can I stand on top of this? Yeah. That's what I needed. There we go. Would love to get this wall all the way cleaned. And also maybe this pillar. Ooh, pillar's clean. First thing I've cleaned other than that pig. Maybe if I did up and down it'd be better. Except the pigs are blocking my walking path. Get the hell out of here. Chat, remember when I found a Roomba simulator? I need to play that. I'm just gonna be playing cleaning games. I need to just play the Roomba simulator. Is a Roomba one? Yep. I need to play it. I have a Roomba. Except it's a Shark vacuum, not Roomba brand, but I love him. He cleans my house very good when I tell him to. I'm just glad this isn't like Viscera, where it just keeps coming back. That would stress me out. Though I do love Viscera. That trough is also gross. Yep. This person should not have pigs if they're gonna let their pig enclosure get like this. I need to get the fucking super powered sprayer before I do more animal ones. There we go. You guys get out from under my feet, please. It's almost clean. There we go. And then I can do this one. Alright, trough's done. Wish there was a slow walk option. So that I could, like, walk forward like I was fucking mowing a lawn. I'm just as sniffy as these pigs right now. I want a baby pig. They become adult pigs and they get very large. Micro pigs are not real. Unfortunately, or I would have one. Hello, small pig. I don't think this is how you do this, but that's fine. I'll snuggle the big pig. I would too. It just makes me sad when people want, like, teacup pigs and they get pigs and then they get rid of them because they get big. But it's not the pig's fault. Teacup pigs don't exist. Oops. I've almost cleaned all the walls. Didn't expect the animal one to be this crazy. feel like they picked a crazy one for the first one, because I know some of the other ones are just like you cleaning animals in like zoo enclosures. I don't know if you clean the zoo enclosure also. I wonder how many people play this game with their bedrooms a complete mess, dude. Me. I'm just kidding, my house isn't that dirty, I try to keep it clean, but I do own a lot of things. And to me, that feels like a mess. Even though I know it's not. It's literally just owning belongings, which is normal. And nope, not the windows. Cleaning right now, actually. I need to clean. I've been working a lot, and I mean, my house isn't a mess by any means. I just own, again, I own a lot of things, and I've gotten a lot of things in the mail and just kind of left them sitting around instead of putting them away because I've been so busy. But now that I'm chilling, I'll get to take tomorrow off because it's Valentine's Day, and then I'll be able to fucking get shit done again. That doesn't pertain to what I was working on. I'm gonna draw a star in the fucking pig dirt. Look at that. Beautiful. Tomorrow's Valentine's. Atlas, tomorrow's February 14th. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. There's way too much pig shit on the ground. I'm sick of getting it all. But the weaker of a spray you use to clean it up, the longer it takes. Even though you can get more at once. Sometimes I forget my birthday. I don't forget my birthday, but I'll forget how old I am. Which is fine with me. I don't need to remember. Please don't get in my way. Is this pig clean? No. I have to clean this pig. This pig does not want to be cleaned. But you aren't clean. Bathed. We're 2 days from 75% off chocolate, true. I wish more brands would make vegan chocolate for holidays. I might be able to get like, I don't know, well no, because they're regular, they sell them year round. There might be some candy I can get, but usually a better bet around Halloween for vegan stuff. 3D artist YT.
Abilies the little man peach sent 10 bits. I'll play BG3 all day so I don't think of my crippling loneliness.
Don't say that. I wonder if I have to pick those up or if I just spray around them, if I would clean the floor enough for it to matter. My Valentine is my cat's. Your cats deserve a Valentine. Your cats should always be your Valentine. Chat, I just realized I'm power washing way more than 3 asses right now. This is like 20. They also appear to be just as mottled. Just now noticing they're a bit too mottled. bit more mottled than the Bloodborne pig ass. And this time I have to power wash it. That pig's clean. That pig's clean. That pig's clean. This pig is not clean. Piggy Brian. Brother, you're like sideways and scooting. That pig was doing something. Please lay back down. What part of him have I not power washed? Oh, there we go. You guys are crowding me out. I'm trying to clean you. I like realistic games, but not detailed pig-ass realistic. Reasonable. Pressure washing baby pigs is crazy. Half the reviews for this game are just, this game is really fun, but please don't pressure wash your animals. Pressure washers are literally built to, like, cut holes and things. Like, I guess if you really wanted to risk it, you could use a pressure washer at a really low setting. But that's still not. Just use a hose. Not pigs, though. A pressure washer would absolutely cut a hole through a pig. The whole point is that they're, like, fucking water lasers. And are insanely powerful, and that's why they can clean, like, anything. I'm not even supposed to use pressure washers on some surfaces, because they'll just bore holes in it. I don't really want to see the realistic pig ass again, but I have to clean it. Those pigs have lots of HP. This is like the beefed up version of the Bloodborne pig. Hyper-realistic pig ass. I get that the graphics are like pretty realistic and that they're supposed to be, but like I didn't need to see the detailed pig asshole. I'm good. Clean pig. One more unclean pig in this pen. Then there's a whole other pen. You're being bathed, brother. There you go. That was the fastest pig to clean so far. Maybe if I just get the majority of it, then I don't have to spray those away, because they're kind of a pain in the ass. Pain in my ass. Pig, get out of the way, please. Oh yeah, I'll clean it enough without picking him up. Oh, come on, I still have to get him? Rude. And I guarantee that's gonna count towards the cleanliness of the whole thing. This one's clean though, look at that. Look how nice this pen looks. And then look at how awful this one looks. I'm gonna use my stars to buy better sprayers. Need to go back to doing the normal ones because they're faster. Could have done like 3 by now. Till I get the better sprayer. Maybe if I half-ass it, it'll count. Not quite. I do have to get more of it. It was almost enough, though. There we go. I don't know why anybody would use that for a sprayer. It fucking sucks. Chad, are you mad at me for drawing faces on the pigs? If I didn't hate having dirt on my hands, I would draw in dirty windows. But having stuff on my hands is stressful to me. No need to clean the pigs, just give them cool-ass designs. True. Pig designs. Can you get away from me, please? Now he's wearing a mud... Now he's wearing mud footy PJs. Beautiful. If I just give him, like, stripes. I give you, like, one stripe. Why do you guys have to walk in front of me? All the time. Trying to clean your freaking enclosure. Please, brother. Brother pig. You're clipping through your trough, bud. Stop bullying him. He was in my way. Just do this all the way across. There we go. It's gonna be so pleasant once it's clean. It's just like real life. Chat, I just looked at the clock and it's 22:22. Wow, that's not piss o'clock, but it's pretty funny though. It's just o'clock. Nick designs on the floor. I'm way ahead of you. This is not how this works. This is not real physics. It would just make more of a mess. Bro has unlimited water? Yeah, in his power washer that doesn't have a tube attached to it. There was a plane on the moon? Yeah, but that was like fun cleaning a plane on the moon as a joke level. This is like realistic pig ass modeled fucking pig farm. I love that they keep the dirt that you've washed off. Now he just has a smiley face. Where's the angry face one? Is it this one? No, he just has an equals sign. Now he's math pig. God, how am I this far and I only have 2 stars? I've almost finished the ground though. Unfortunately, I have to erase my funny word. Three stars. Hell yeah. Oh. Sorry, chat, I'd never pushed the buttons on the side of my mouse. They're mapped to left control and E. Kinda nice to know. I don't have to reach my thumb to control, or my pinky to control anymore, I can just use my thumb. To get infinite water, you have to put the cheat code in GTA style? Dude, imagine this game without infinite water. Imagine actual power wash simulator without infinite water. That would probably suck so bad. That was enough. Now I can just get rid of these. And the floor will be clean. But I have to clean the pigs still. You're hiding that one from me. Please stand still. Why did you nudge me away? I'm trying to bathe your friend. God, the way that they, like, crowd around each other. You'd have to refill like Mario Sunshine? God. That'd be worse, for sure. Are you clean yet or not, dude? Like, you gonna lay down? Great. There we go. Clean pig. Where you going, dude? I can't reach your other side when you're against the wall like this. You are making it really easy to clean you, though. Trying to get his little feet. Pig, it would be so helpful if you would lay down on the ground. I guess it's like all this side that I missed. There we go. Is that always there? No, don't get up. You almost ruined it. It was almost not funny anymore. Please get away from me. I'm busy. 4 stars. If I just quit at 4 stars, just to get the stars. I'm close enough to being done. I need to finish it. Where is this pig dirty? Please. Oh, right here. It's crazy to clean pigs. They love this filth. They only roll in mud when it's too hot outside. Pigs would much rather be clean. The depiction of pigs as being dirty is very incorrect. They won't shit where they eat. Like, they are opportunistic. They just roll around in mud because it cools them off. Are you gonna lay down? Very cool. We could learn a lot from them. Honestly, yeah, we could. Learn a lot from animals in general. Please don't stand up. I'm busy. I'm almost done. There you go. 2 more pigs. Brother, I need you to stand still. Cleaning both pigs at once. Not by choice. Hey, bud. I don't... You guys are way too close to me. One more pig. And we've done all the pigs. Please don't move. You make this way more difficult. You're in a really bad spot for me to clean your other side. I really don't wanna. Ugh. There, I can kind of reach him from here. 99% clean pig. Yeah. Alright, what have I missed? There's obviously more shit to clean. Executive producer BMX. No, there's one more pig that isn't clean. Where's the unclean pig? This baby one. Smole. Why are you not clean? There we go. Good. The game crashes at 99%. I would turn it off and probably go to bed. Clean piggies though. Also, chat, I just realized, I don't know when you came up here, GB. We have a cat. I gotta put the cat cam back on. There's a cat. I didn't even realize she was there. Okay. I could get the 25-degree nozzle, but I don't want that. Or is that? No, that's what I already have. These are... I have to pay for them. For the fancy nozzles, that's fine. I don't really want any of those. Except maybe that one. But I do want the improved wash gun, which is 50. The animal ones all take forever. We could do the fun graffiti ones. But I would rather just keep doing these. We are on to this one. Just holding onto the comment, didn't want to jinx it, thank you. Why is it so creepy out here? This is the same map where the pumpkins were. They just moved a tree. I have to power wash the sheet music on the ground as well. That was every individual key. A bonus? That's funny. Hell yeah. Making money for playing the game the way it's intended. I also love that this dirt is so much easier to get off than the dirt was on the pigs. The dirt on the pigs was like encrusted. Hey Hugo, how are you? I do have to power wash the sheet music. That would just literally cut holes in the paper. I love that. Oops. Did I miss stuff over here? Because this one didn't say it was finished. I see some dirt in that corner. Chair clean. Sheet music clean. What have I missed? What have I missed? Oh, I didn't get this clean? Or this handle? What did I miss about the handle? There we go. Oh, I see it right there. There we go. Did I not? Ah. It's all the little stuff that I missed. Can we clean the footboard all the way? First completion of the piano. Interesting. Interesting layering there. Good. I liked doing the piano one. GB, why are you sleeping with your little face tucked in, huh? We're at 35. We're close to being able to buy more. I guess I have the money to buy all these. I can buy... Or no, I can't. Or can I? I can. Got lots of money. I don't know what these do. But I have the money to buy literally all of them. I just need more stars to get the better gun. Why does this car look like it hit 40 people? Is this supposed to be rust? Because it looks like straight up gore. This car looks like it hit people. Not entirely sure what all of the equipment does. I would assume the barrels pressurize more. The large one's basically just a hose, it kinda sucks. So this is the new one I got, I think? Actually, I don't think the barrel makes it stronger, it just puts your gun closer to what you're spraying. Which, in turn, does make it a little bit stronger, but not by increasing the water pressure or anything. Like cover. This one doesn't suck on this one, usually it sucks. Different layer of dirt. It looks rusty. Here it looks rusty. Here it looks orange. In the preview picture it was straight up red. Like maybe it was a weird color grading thing because the car is red, but like that preview picture looked like somebody was making you power wash their car because they hit a deer or like a crowd of people. Neither of which is good. Isn't it that Viscera cleanup game? Yeah, I played the Christmas map for Christmas. I don't know if I've uploaded that yet. I've not been good about uploading my VODs literally ever, but especially not right now because I've been really busy. But yeah, I like that game. I have it. I'll play the rest of it at some point. It's fun. The hard thing about that game is that while you're cleaning shit up, you also make shit more messy, so it seems like you could clean it up fast, and then it takes you like fucking 6 hours to do one map. Which is fine. It doesn't bother me. Especially considering I like the game, but it is funny that if you're not very careful, it takes you a really long time to finish. Are you winning, son? I'm doing pretty good. Do wish I had a real power washer now. I have no need for that. But now I want one. I've not gotten the, there we go. I was about to say, I haven't gotten the ding that tire's clean yet. It's a long time for one map. To be fair, that's also like the Christmas special map, so maybe it was meant to be really long, but like the whole thing about that game, like this game you clean up the mess and it doesn't come back. That game you're like trying to pick up viscera, literally, and you're like getting blood everywhere and fucking leaving footprints. Sometimes shit just blows up. It's fun, but it's definitely meant to be a pain in the ass. I don't remember if I got that one already. Power washing's not nearly as fun in real life, at least to me. I think it'd be more fun for me, because if it was something that I owned that I was power washing, I would get to keep the clean thing afterwards. Like, at least in the game, you're like, oh yeah, I did it, but in real life, you're like, oh, this thing's clean now? I get to have it, now it's clean? Nice. Ooh. Step rail down here is gross. Skirting, sorry. On my car, it's a step rail. Because I don't drive a car that's an inch away from the ground. You go if it makes you feel any better. When my school did those, I literally only got stuff if it was like a mandatory you give one to everybody thing. I never got anything of the sort. Like my middle school did the thing where you could like pay $1 to have a rose brought to somebody. Never. I was also not a cute kid. I mean, most people would say that I was, but like me being me, I'm like, I was a weird nerdy kid. Nobody liked me. It's fine. As an adult, it's obviously not the same. So. It doesn't bother me. Giving out stuff on Valentine's Day is cruel? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it's cruel. I would say it's cruel to yourself to base your worth on whether or not anybody gives you anything, but especially in a situation like that, like, that's cool. Kids are fucking mean, like, but as an adult, you shouldn't base your worth on that. It's literally just, it's a corporate holiday. They literally do it to sell things. It's not special. If it wasn't a holiday they could sell things for, you wouldn't get it, like, it wouldn't be celebrated. Like, there's a reason they don't, like, you can't buy, like, President's Day decorations, and it's because they can't fucking profit off that. What are they gonna do, sell you, like, busts of the presidents? It'd be funny, but wouldn't do anything. Nobody would buy them, rather. My wife sent me flowers to work on my birthday once. That's cute. I got Justin flowers for one of our first Valentine's Days together while he was on tour. But I couldn't get black roses in time, so I bought roses and I spray painted them black. And they are still in a jar. This thing's still dirty? I guess I need to clean it from the top. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize the door handles were not part of the door. I should know by this point. The back of the mirror. I have to power wash the fucking windshield wipers. I hope this guy likes me stomping all over his car to wash his windshield wipers. Still this one. There we go. What? Jesus Christ. There we go. Hope he liked me stepping all over it. Hi, GB. Hi, Sleepy. Oh, flipping over. Sweet bean. We are so close to being able to get the good upgraded power wash gun. Client will have a dented car. Me and the top of my Jeep having a dent in it after I moved to Vegas because I took half of my shit on top of my car in a fucking cargo bag. Power washing elephants? That seems unsafe. Yeah, the animal aspect in this game is funny because you should not be doing that, but it's cute. The animals are cute. This pool is a fucking wreck. Literally. Oh my god. Gotta clean every step on this fucking... on these damn stairs, too. Why are there, like, creepy sounds? Why is the house creepy? Is it him? Is he making all those sounds? Why is everything around the house scary? Is this game secretly... Is this gonna be one of those, it's a horror game, actually? It'd be pretty funny, but I'm getting sick of those. There's too many of them. It was cool like the first 4 times. Like, why are the birds chirping backwards? What is that about? Not all of them, obviously, but like... I love that the little aim dot is not quite centered. There we go. Who the hell would let their pool get this bad? I'd be using it too much for it to get this dirty. Thank you, JP, for pointing out the obvious. You're lucky you're a cute robot, and not just a stupid one. He's not really stupid. He tells me where the stains are. I just realized I'm gonna have to power wash every inch of this fucking pool. Anybody want to jump in the moldy pool? It does look like mold. It's not even like algae or dirt in this one. I'm sure it's supposed to be algae, but it straight up looks like mold. God, I think I have a hair in my eye. That's gonna drive me crazy. What's the difference between an android and a cyborg? Androids are fully robot. Cyborgs are people with robot parts. You've asked the right person. Oh, the whole front of this is dirty and I couldn't see it. It was a secret. Hiding this from me. I thought the whole slide was one piece. Oh. Goddamn pool basketball goal. I'd say pool basketball goals are stupid, but they're very 2000s, and I would like to have one. Have to have a pool first. Time to get in the pool. Basketball goal clean. Good thing I can jump so high that I can just jump out of the pool. each side measured separately? It is. Oops. There we go. That side is done. Or at least that piece. Oops. Can't quite go that far. There is stairs. Pleasant. Nice. I'm glad I can do the back and forth with this one that I wanted to do with the pig pen. But the dirt in that one was just too thick. It's the new wash gun gun. I haven't bought a new gun, JP. I just bought the nozzles. So I wouldn't know. I don't even have to go back and forth for this. I can just do this. I don't think that's a water inlet. I'm pretty sure that's a light. Seen a few pools in my life. Gotta use the wrist action. Is that the aim change? That's a good thing to call it. That's funny. Ooh, this one I could do with C. Again, very pleasant. That was. Love that chat's just in, like, deep robot conversation. stars. I'm gonna end up getting the good one, like, right before I have to stop streaming for the night. There we go. Chat, robot talk is fine, but don't devolve into conspiracy theories. We do not live in a simulation. That's not real. That's just something that people think they're really smart say. Are we in the Matrix? No. That is like the most surface level, goofy conspiracy theory. There are way more interesting ones to discuss than the whole, like, is this the Truman Show? Are we just Truman in the Truman Show? Like, no, you're not. Oh, I have to get the front of the stairs. Oof, that's why none of those were done. Should have been using this one. When can we done the cleaning? It's getting bored. Wow. What language is this game translated from? I'm curious. Sorry, Chad, there's still shit in my eye and it's driving me crazy. I feel like we can make a pretty good movie out of this idea. I'd want Keanu in it. I know you're making the joke about making the Matrix, but if you're talking about the reverse solipsism thing that Hugo's saying, there is an anime about that called Chaos Head. And the whole point of it is that you can, if enough people believe something is real, then it becomes real. And there's people in it that have the power to project their ideas of what is real. into other people's brains so that they see them as well. But to spoil it, because I don't think any of you will watch it, the main character is not a real person. He is a delusion created by his older self. Where's he at? He wants me to hit him with it. Where's he at? Oh, he's still on top of the thing over there. Who has an outdoor pool shower at their house? Is this real? Is this a real thing? Do people have these at their house? I would love to have an outside shower, but I need to, like, live in the woods where nobody could find me. Side. What is this thing? Why does this pool look so unsafe? Oh damn, I didn't fully clean that one. Because I didn't get this side. If I were to power wash this pool chair, IRL, it would pop very quickly. Three stars. I'm 3/5 of the way done. Good morning, Addison. Why are you waking up at 2:16 in the morning? Did you take a nap? You take a nappy? We tried to convince Elaine to play Metal Gear. You didn't, but I did also tell you I didn't want to start anything long form today because it's Tuesday and tomorrow's a day off. And because Thursday's stream might be a little shorter. I might have to finish a little early. A lost sense of time felt. I finally finished most of the shit that I was working on today, so I was like, I can stream, I can relax and play something stupid and chill out for a little bit. Which is currently me blasting algae off of an unused pool that has like outside floor tiles around it. I can't lie, I would love having this pool. I would just love to have a pool. I think I got that one already. So I've done all the lights except these back two. And now I can do everything else, which just consists of me doing this. Oh wow, I can do it very fast too, and it also works. Not sure if that actually does it any faster or if it's actually doing it slower. Probably be faster if I wasn't missing spots doing it. Am I shaking my whole face cam again? When I was doing this earlier, I was shaking the whole thing. Facecam's still good. I'm like violently wiggling my hand. Earlier though I was doing this and it was shaking my whole face cam. That's why I was worried about it. I'm gonna clean this thing just so it tells me what the fuck it is. Waterfall faucet, that's what it is. Okay. Damn. I need a house with a pool. Who doesn't? Who doesn't need a house with a pool? I think every individual one of these tiles counts, which is kind of nice.
Welcome.
Big Tall Not Small is rating with 10 viewers.
Hello, Big Tall. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hope you guys are ready to watch me clean algae out of a pool. You know what's really funny, chat, is that instead of getting this, I almost bought Pool Cleaning Simulator, which would have just been this again. Perhaps we'll play that at some point. I love a good cleaning game. That's why I need to play Robot Vacuum Simulator, which is just be a
Evelise
Roomba
the
the
Little
game.
Man Peach sent 10 bits. Hello everyone. I love everyone.
You've been welcomed. Oh, keeps sitting weird in my chair and it's not. I'm shrimping too much, chat. Need a goddamn shrimp emote. Need to chill after grinding out another extreme sports game. Bad at BMX games trying to learn. Dude, have you played? I talked about this, I think, last stream. Have you played? Oh no, I didn't. I talked about it last time Addison streamed. Have you played Matt Hoffman? The Matt Hoffman games? The PS2 Matt Hoffman Pro BMX games? Because Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2 is my favorite BMX game. I'll stream it at some point. I fucking love that game. It is so good. Soundtrack is good. The game is good. It's just a good game. I'm gonna have to record the audio on a different layer so that I can take the music out if I put that on YouTube. But it is a good ass game. Dave Mirra games are good too, but they're just like bike games. All kinds of bikes. That's what I was playing? Hell yeah. Yeah, that game's so good. I love any sports game that's not ball sport game. I love the Tony Hawk games. I love SSX Tricky. I love fucking the Matt Hoffman games. I love any of the like extreme sport racing games. Like Gran Turismo's cool. I wouldn't necessarily call it extreme. It's just cool cars. But like I like the ATV Off-Road Fury games, and I like oh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else also. I don't remember. Gone from my brain now. Ball sport is what they should have called Blitzball in Final Fantasy X. Ball sport. I don't like ball sports. I like the weird sports. I don't like the ball sports. 32 extreme sports games I'm going. Oh, I forgot you do. Yeah, you do the whole Xbox catalog thing. That's such a cool. I could never hope to do that because the console I would want to do that with is PS2, and that would literally take me 20 years. It would take me 20 goddamn years. Of like non-stop, no breaks, never taking a day off streaming. Does pinball count? It's a game, not a sport. So I do like pinball, but I wouldn't call it a sport. I would just call it a fun game. Ball Sports sounds like a late 90s shock website. Oh no. Yeah, PS2 is like the biggest library ever. Yeah, it's like 4,000 something games, and I can play all the games I have, but even then, like, I can't see my shelves from here anymore. I used to be able to. I've got like 200. Like, I'm already at a point where it would take me years to play them all. We've almost cleaned the pool. Is hacky sack a ball sport? No, because that's not a ball, it's a hacky sack. Different. The game is now just ask Elaine what is considered a ball sport and what is not. It's a sack sport. I don't like that. I don't like that one. I think a hacky sack's a ball. It's not called a hacky ball, it's called a hacky sack. It's like a beanbag. Beanbags are also not balls. See where I'm going with it? It may be round, but I wouldn't call it a ball. I would consider here new stipulation on ball sport. It has to be a solid ball. It can't be like a hacky sack. If it's like a ball that holds its form pretty good, then I would call it a ball sport. Doesn't necessarily have to be like hard, but Addison, I'm doing my best to not do that. I'm dancing around them. Some of them are funny. Some of them I'll say because it's funny. But I'm dancing around them the best I can. My mouse has a ball in it. PC is a ball sport. But you're not touching it. You're not like playing the sport with it. It's not touching your hand. Which I guess I can't say that because like you don't. Well, you do touch like tennis balls and stuff because you gotta serve them. You gotta throw them to serve them. But Hugo, don't quote me. No quotes. Chat, what else would you like for me to call it? What else can I call it? Baseball you don't? Yeah, you do. Somebody's gotta throw it. Somebody's gotta catch it. Pitcher's not wearing a glove. You catch it with your glove, yeah, but you don't throw the ball with the gloved hand. Chat, please tell me when you play baseball you don't have the glove on your throwing hand? And you're not like flinging it like you do in like fucking... What's the game that you have the scoops? Have the like the wiffle ball in it? Plus, chat, you're trying to prove me wrong on something that I did immediately shut down when I said you don't touch it with your hand, and then I said, well, there are games where you don't touch the ball with your hand. But then there are games like handball, where you only touch it with your hand. Racquetball. You see, all of these you have to touch the... If we're gonna talk about, like, a game that you don't touch them to play it, we're gonna have to talk about, like, croquet. Because, like, yeah, you dump them out on the ground, but once they're on the ground, you don't pick them up until you're done. I dual-wield baseball gloves. Okay, chat. Tennis, you still have to throw it, serve it. You gotta toss it. What about billiards? See, now we're just... Is croquet a sport, though? It's a game. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it a sport, but I'm sure somebody would call it a sport. Now it's just a game of find a game where you don't touch the ball. What about billiards? I mean, if you scratch, you have to take the cue ball back out. So yeah, you gotta touch it at some point. Swimming. Swimming doesn't have a ball.
Yeeks sent.
Swimming's not a ball sport.
Power wash all those holes.
Don't. Chat. No, yeah, there's no ball in swimming. That's why swimming is not a ball sport. Swimming is good. I like swimming. I love this 90s ass pattern on this fucking inflatable chair. There's what? Yeah, but water polo is not swimming, chat. Those are two different things. You can also play basketball in a pool. This pool has a basketball hoop. Water basketball has a ball.
Buster Yeeks sent 10 bits. Power wash them balls too.
Don't say that. I'm gonna talk over it. This pool is weirdly overstocked. I think it's got like a regular amount of pool stuff. It's got a slide, and it's got a waterfall, and it's got a basketball hoop and a chair. That's it. Back of the chair is fucking nasty though. Should have switched to the other aiming for that so I didn't blind anybody. Have I? What are you pointing at? This thing? I thought I got that one. Oh, I knew I had to clean the top of this. I tried to and I fucking couldn't. There we go. Power washing that chair would send it flying. Power washing that chair would put a hole in it.
The little man Peach sent 10 bits. This is a Christian server, you heathens. Get Jesus, you ball fondlers.
I need you guys to watch your language at my Christian Minecraft server. Please. Thank you. None of us need God to see what you've said to me here today. It's gonna get us all in trouble. Minecraft's a sport. Minecraft is exclusively squares. There is no ball in Minecraft. Not a single one. Hey, we're back in space. That airplane was over there before. But now it's Space Egypt. That's pretty dope. Oh, and he's got copper. Oh, that's nice. He's copper. You take the layer of dust off and he's like copper green. That's nice. It's gonna take a long time to clean him though. To get all the copper off. He's very shiny
Buster
though.
Yeeks sent 10 bits. Space is the place and sky's the limit. Dig it.
Stand on an armor stand makes a circle. You have to spawn like a million of them and you have to do it with commands, and that's also a circle, not a ball. You're trying. I love that they waited until now to add the mechanic of this one has two separate layers of dirt that you can see. Because if you just went into it using like this power washer, you would never know. Unless you stood in one spot for a really long time. And then you'd like kinda see it. It's gonna get hella rusty. It's copper. It won't rust, it's just gonna turn green again. Could rust form in space? Genuine question. Anybody want to do some research on that for me? I'm curious about it. I'd like to know if rust can form in space. There's oxygen? Well, isn't the whole point that there's no oxygen in space? That would be on a planet that had oxygen in the atmosphere, yeah, I'm sure it could form. But I would assume a planet with no oxygen in the atmosphere, it could not. Chat, I was reading recently about there's like a form of fungus or something that grew on the outside of the ISS, or like on the outside of a spaceship, and survived, which is crazy. Need to do some more research on that. That was an interesting read. What would you like to say? Okay. You'll be on camera if you do that. Why are you frowning at me? Are you gonna pull me off of camera? Okay. Thank you. Sounds like a terrifying read. It didn't do anything, and it actually didn't, like, thrive, I don't think. I think it just lived. But it was just like a fungus on the outside of the glass, and they were trying to clean it. They realized it was on the outside. What are you laughing at? I don't have a smirk. I don't have a smirk, that's just how my face looks. Hugo, I don't have to tell him that. He's still standing here reading chat, or at least was. I'm not talking about you. I thought you were still standing over my shoulder reading chat. Okay. Well, because chat's trying to talk to you. You can come read it with your own 2 eyeballs. This guy's gonna take forever to clean. There shouldn't be the copper rust layer or the copper patina layer on all of this. Considering not all of it, like, that's not copper, that's fucking blue. What the hell do you mean? I would agree with Addison, it is worth the death. Be great if Anubis came to life when you finished cleaning him. If I don't get, like, special Egyptian god powers from fucking cleaning this statue that is somehow in space to be absolutely spotless, I swear to God. I'll be real mad. Ear cleaned. Cleaned his little ear. Hugo, I would also be mad about that, so I cannot blame her. She's used to the routine, why you gotta change it? My Egyptian zodiac is Anubis? I don't think that exists. I've never in my life seen an Egyptian zodiac. Are you sure that's not just like a silly Instagram infographic that you saw? There's a lot of those. Sorry chat, my nose is running because there's shit in my eye. Still. Hat wash? They're calling that his hat? I'm not sure that's called a hat. But it's a pretty funny thing to call it. Head accessory left. You could have at least figured out what this shit was called. I don't know what it's called, but like, I didn't make the game. I'm not the one who has to know. His head and face and hat are clean. I've been polluting the AI art section of the Discord. I mean, if what you're putting in there is relevant to the title of the channel, I wouldn't say it's pollution. I would say you're just using it for what it's for, which was to have a separate place for the regular art from the AI art. I love that your jump in space is the same as your jump on Earth, which is just space jump. Is AI art different from real art? Yep. 100%. It's not lunar based, but it's more similar to Western than Chinese zodiac in the terms of it restarting every year. Okay. That makes sense. I'll have to look into that. Curious. Never heard of it. I feel like I'm being grabbed. There we go. Chat, we're not gonna have the what is art discussion because it is also all semantics, but it's gonna make me angry. Good night, Fonzie. Get some sleep before work. I will say the sound of water from this game has done a very good job of making me eat beer. Also because I didn't drink caffeine this stream, but it's a nice before bed stream. What is the true Jesus Christ chat? It's still AI discussions. If you're gonna ask, listen.
Ebeli's the little man peach sent 10 bits. What is a crippled? Well, today in my TED walk.
Jesus Christ. To replace internet search engines? No, but they use it to strengthen them, which that is something that it is useful for. There are useful applications for AI. However, I don't think the average layman should have access to type whatever they want into a box and get pictures of it, especially when it concerns real people and puts them in real life compromising situations. I don't much care for Taylor Swift, but I will say right now, I don't think that doing things like that to pictures of famous people is cool. I think if you want that, you should have to, put in the effort to make a shitty Photoshop like everybody else has who's done that for the last 20 years. And I don't think you should do that either, to be fair, but like, that's a lot more difficult and a lot harder to make look quote-unquote realistic than it is to just type some shit into a fucking box. Like, there are reasons that it should exist, and there are things that it would help with, but I don't think that it needs to exist to the extent that it does. Also, most of the things that people call AI are not AI, they're machine learning. Completely different. Photoshop's still fairly new? No, it's not. MS Paint face swaps, there it is. I remember seeing them on the internet as a child and being able to tell that they were shitty fakes, and that should be the standard. You should not be able to, you shouldn't have to be like, is that real? Machine learning is a type of AI. It's not the same thing. Machine learning is a machine that is learning. It is not an artificial intelligence. There's a reason they have two different names, and it's because they have different objectives, and they are made different ways, and they do different things. AI would not scrape the internet for information in an attempt to learn. AI would just attempt to learn. Machine learning is just algorithms that scrape for information, which is why AI art as a whole is such a problem, because it scrapes websites like DeviantArt, who is recently learned owned by somebody who allows their website to be scraped, and that is where the problem with art looking like other people's art comes from, is that it is entirely scraped, as opposed to, like, you can't teach a fucking machine how to draw, you know what I mean? Unless you're showing it somebody's artwork, and then it just learns how to draw that person's artwork. It doesn't just learn how to draw.
Ebeli's the little man peach sent 10 bits. People need to remember that no matter your beliefs, your ideologies, no matter your own upbringing, that we are all beings that have feelings, that words do hurt, that fake things hurt. Just like a rumor.
There it is. Hugo, I'm aware that it's like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square situation, but also, like, it's not worth arguing, mostly because I think it, for the most part, should not exist. I think it's kind of dumb. I think that it is comparable, in my opinion, to the first wave of the machine revolution of, like, they're gonna replace everybody's jobs at McDonald's with robots that can flip patties, like, and if they do, that's shitty, and they shouldn't do it. Same way that I don't think that people's jobs should be getting replaced by AI, like all of the fucking people that work in video games and shit that are getting fired because they're like, well, I don't have to pay an artist, I can just type some words into a box and have perfectly shippable cover art for this video game, and then it ships, and everybody's like, it doesn't look good. It looks bad. Like that fucking, who was it? It was like Duke Nukem or something. That had, like, the shittiest AI cover art I've ever seen for something, and it looked so bad. I think the art part of it's taking too much space when it was meant more as a demonstration of something that was possible. I agree. I don't think it should have even been demonstrated, because I think people should have known that something like that could have caused issues to the extent that they are currently, but unfortunately the whole reason that they did it wasn't even necessarily to be a demonstration. It was to be like, hey look, you can save money. You don't have to pay a person. You can save time and money. You can just type some shit in a box. And like I don't, as somebody who holds firmly non-religious beliefs, I hate to be like, oh boo-hoo, the soul, but like when you can tell when art is not made by a person. You can absolutely tell. And there is nothing that is more hilarious and more upsetting to me at the same time than like a franchise like the Duke Nukem games existing and being loved for as long as they are. And there are so many people, like, I'm not saying you should take advantage of people and have them make you art for free, but like there are people that would have made the cover art for that game for free just to have their name on it, and instead you did not do that. It is the selfishness that is caused by, well, it's not caused by the existence of it, but it's exacerbated by it, for sure. That is the thing that I dislike about it. All it has done is show the true colors of a lot of people in positions of being able to hire other people. Don't necessarily want to say power, because I don't necessarily think they have any power, but I don't think it's a good thing by any means. I also just think it's ugly. Like, I don't think I've ever seen something made by AI that I thought looked truthfully really good. All of it's like, okay. But again, it's like, it reminds me of like the soulless fucking, when you buy art at Walmart that looks like it has brush strokes, but when you look closer it's literally like a printed picture on top of a canvas that they just like screen printed some brush strokes on top of. Like, yeah, it's a print of somebody's art, but like, it's a print with brush strokes fabricated onto it. Completely loses every element of like heart that was put into it. I'm fine, like, obviously that's not like an, oh, artists shouldn't sell prints, because they should. But like, if you want a full-size canvas, just buy a fucking piece off of somebody. There's so many people that sell whole like gallery canvas sized artworks, and that's what you're choosing to do. Like, it's a bit sad on your part. I can't wait, and by can't wait I mean can totally live without this, for there to be a 6 to 18 month snippet in the games industry where there's nonsensical horseshit with new releases that were predominantly AI. It's about to happen. With all of the layoffs happening in the industry, both because games don't make as much money as they used to, and because they're trying to make them make as much money by, instead of making the games good, which they could do, by not like latching onto Last of Us 2 and making a fucking remaster a couple years after the game came out. Like, if they would just focus on making new games that were interesting, perhaps they wouldn't have to fire a bunch of people to make money. They would just make money because their games are good. But they do things like they'll stop using IPs that do make money in turn for using like the nostalgia bait IP. And I get it, but like, the games already exist. You don't need to make them again. Just make something new. It's because of monopolies and the secret government keeping us poor. No, it's the regular government. It's not a secret. Like, it's very blatantly obvious that they want the general populace to be poor. Like, that's not. Now we're getting fucking deep and philosophical and political while I'm power washing an Anubis statue on the moon. But they definitely, it's not a secret. They definitely want you to be poor. Like, that's not a conspiracy. They don't tell us on the news, so it's secret. Just because they don't tell you on the news doesn't mean it's secret. It's very obvious. You shouldn't need the news. The news doesn't tell you shit except for the reactionary shit they want you to see. There's a lot of things that aren't on the news that are not secret. already have a planned response if my higher-ups ask me about AI. The first job to be eliminated by AI en masse will be that of a CEO because it's the highest paying job based around making decisions taking into account past data, which is a right. Yeah, see, literally exactly that. Like, you're gonna try to replace like the creative jobs that actually do need human input because they're lower on the totem pole and you want to keep your money, but like, if you replaced the CEO of every company with just like a decision-making algorithm, like, yeah, it might not be the best thing in the world to do, but it would save a lot of money. That is the only use of AI for job replacement that I would say is very important. Those people do not need to be making as much money as they do. Like, to an extent, if you, like, created the company from the ground up, you know, you deserve to live comfortably, but I don't think you deserve to live comfortably off of the absolute, like, ruin of your fucking quote-unquote underlings' livelihoods. Silent confirmed we won't get another ape escape. RIP. Honestly think replacing CEOs like that would be the best thing in the world. I think it would for a little while, and then I think people would find a reason to make either the next position down or like the handler of the fucking the algorithm or whatever. They would find a reason to make another absurdly paid and barely working position. Why does he have like frog feet? Why did they give him frog feet? Is that a frog? %, correct. They'd find some way to make sense of keeping all the money at the top. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks, is they will always find a new way to funnel all the money directly to the top. And like, there's good sides to that excuse as well, which isn't about the money. It's more about like, people are worried about jobs being replaced with machines, but like, somebody has to repair the machines. They can't repair themselves. And there's gonna be somebody out there that's like, oh, but what if they can? Well, they can't, so. You would need an infinite line of machines next to each other to always guarantee that the machine that fixes the machine is not broken. So, somebody would always exist with a job to keep them functional. But the problem there is the wealth gap in terms of education. Again, getting not philosophical, but kind of political. Not really political either. Socioeconomical discussion. You can't really guarantee that people who lose their jobs to robots will be able to fix them, because not everybody can afford to go to college to learn how to fix robots. Also, what if the repair machine performs a wrong repair? Exactly. Robots are not as smart as people give them credit for. They're, like, kinda smart. Sometimes. But you know how often, like, how often does your phone just fuck up? How often does your PC just, like, freeze? Like, how often do the normal, very simple electronics that should never fuck up, that you own, fuck up? And I know you can be like, well, they don't have, like, they're not, like, specialized, they don't exist for a specific purpose and need to be guaranteed to function properly forever, but like, it's not that hard to just make things not fuck up. It's not impossible. But also, it is And that's why you can't guarantee that something in that position would 100% work 100% of the time and never cease to function and cause an issue with repairing the machine that repairs the machine that repairs the machine, you know. My dad honestly believes that aliens gave us computers. Jesus Christ. I wish. They'd probably be better. If aliens were smart enough to space travel and give us computers, they wouldn't suck so fucking bad. Oh, I just realized it's midnight, chat. We'll call it after I finish the Anubis statue.
Ebelise the little man Peach sent 10 bits. I ache to see the day that houses will be plentiful, food is abundant for everyone, and that love is unceasing.
Eblis, I agree with you, but you know what sucks about that? The only thing about what you just said that is not currently true is the last part. Housing is abundant. Or plentiful, rather, is what you said. And food is abundant. But people don't want you to have them for a reasonable dollar amount. There is an egregious amount of food waste in the world. And there is also an egregious amount of empty buildings. And also, like, you could say, oh, there's empty buildings that could be houses. They could be converted to housing all day. But, like, there's empty houses that could be lived in that are not. Because people will not just allow people to live in them. Like, aren't the three basic human needs food, water, and shelter? Like, shouldn't those things just be inalienable rights to humans? Shouldn't the denial of one of those be considered in terms, or in the eventuality that the denial of those things by a government causes harm or death? Should that not be considered manslaughter? Like, I think it should be. Where's the rest of the fucking... Is it underneath? I have to go in Anubis's skirt and clean the back of it. Wonderful. Chat, don't look. Finally. Except now I have to clean underneath his skirt armor. Sorry, dress armor, not skirt armor. There's more? Where's the rest of it? I guess maybe under the edges? God damn it, where are the spots I'm missing? Seems like it's just lots of little spots. Unless they're in here, which it looks like they might be. Ooh, headphones are crackling. I'm gonna have to save that, but I don't think he's gonna tell me where it is. Oh, that's also... Is that... But that's underneath him. Is his ass also considered his dress armor? Jesus Christ. Well, at least they called it his dress armor and not his ass. I'll give them that. This probably feels so good to an Anubis. Addison, imagine if the little thing that said his dress armor was clean said that instead. Also, you missed it. I power washed many asses today. I did a pig pen earlier. Those pigs had more realistically modeled assholes than the one from fucking Bloodborne. It was bad. Before we leave the discussion, my favorite thing is when fellow Americans believe they're immune to propaganda and still blame the poor for their pornos. Yeah, exactly. Once you are in a position low enough, there's not really anything you can do without help. And people love to just scream, just get a job. Motherfucker, how often have you filled out a job application that didn't tell you to put your home address on it? And do you really think you're gonna get hired if you turn in a job application that doesn't have a home address on it? Like, you'd be lucky to find somewhere that would hire you without a home address. It's nice having deep philosophical discussions while you clean Anubis's junk. Ew. Good night. I feel like it's kind of a red flag when a politician says they're going to create more jobs. I think it's a vague pandering phrase for sure. I think you need to be more specific in your plans. I think that part of the problem is the vague pandering in general. I have a plan to blah 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 blah. Okay, well, if you have a plan, explain it on the podium instead of saying you'll explain it once you're elected. Because the mystique of having a plan is not having a plan, it's whether or not the plan's good. Have to clean Anubis's fucking legs. We went back to the barter system. I mean, money is basically the barter system. You can find places that do that. There are people that do it, like, on fucking Facebook Marketplace and shit. Like, it's not impossible to find people to barter with. But I think in some cases money is a better option, because, I mean, what are you gonna barter with to get a car? You know what I mean? How would the government control us with bartering? They'd find a way to. They would just start repossessing shit out of your house. Also, unfortunately, the government controls whether or not we are on a bartering system. They would never let that happen. You can find fun swap meets, though. Flea markets don't necessarily do that, but if you can find a swap meet that's not just called a swap meet and is like a for real swap meet, then they do, which is very cool. Those are always fun. Just show up with some shit and you leave with some different shit. we have a swap meet in Vegas, but they don't swap things. It's just like a big flea market, and they just call it that. Makes me sad, because it's cool, but I prefer actual swap meets. I want to try to do one this summer. I think that'd be fun. I will live in the Vegas desert. I wouldn't suggest that. It sucks out there. Not livable, that's for sure. God, I don't even think I can truthfully get in there to get the tops of his legs. Knee cleaned. Addison, I'm snickering at you saying that it's hard enough to get two people together to coordinate for a game of pickup basketball. Because it is unfortunately very true. That is the dichotomy of society in terms of whether or not they want to change something. It's very hard to convince anybody that if everybody would just say yes, things would change, because a lot of people's answer to that will be, well, not everybody's gonna say yes. But if everybody would just say yes. Sucks that it is in most cases, and I don't mean, I'm not talking about specific things that matters for, but in most cases of change, literally all that matters is if most people agreed and worked together on things towards the things that they believe in, instead of just like sitting on their house and posting Instagram infographics, then things would actually get done. But until then, a lot of people will feel like what they do has no impact on anything, because it doesn't seem like it does. And truthfully, the impact of one person does not matter. But again, the problem is that too many people think that the impact of one person does not matter. Even though it doesn't, they forget that the other side of that coin is that the impact of a lot of people does matter. Unfortunately, people hate each other, so that's lofty thinking. Imagine living in a society where people didn't just hate each other for quite literally nothing. And you know exactly what I mean by that. I'm not saying, oh, you can't hate rich people for being rich, because that's not for no reason. Yeah. Is this leg? Oh, the other side of this leg, damn. Thought I had finished this whole side. I have not. Rip. Leg clean. The minute you successfully strip away an individual's sense of impact, you've won, but people conveniently forget the reason we have TSA is because of about half a dozen guys. The funniest thing about that to me is that every once in a while you'll see a tweet pop up that's like, why do we even have TSA? It was only like 3 people that are the reason we have TSA. Like, you're really gonna make it hard for everybody because of 3 people? And I'm just like, you're so close. You're so close to getting it. You're so very close to understanding what you're saying out loud right now. And for those of you who are on the same side of the coin as that person and don't get what I'm saying, it is the impact of 3 to 12 people actually does matter when it is multiple groups of them. He is almost clean. I wish I was a giant copper statue so that somebody could do this to me. It's probably so nice. You did this to, like, human-sized flesh person, non-copper, though, just cut holes. Just poke holes in them. That or send water through their skin straight into their bloodstream, which would also be bad.
Oh, yeah.
10 normal levels, hell yeah. Very good. Can I afford? I can. Do I have? I do. Chat, I'm not gonna finish this one. I just want to test out the new wash gun. This is a fun one. You're tiny and you gotta clean a giant skateboard. Wow. Oh, this one has like different... You gotta get different things for this. The wash... I only have the one nozzle for this one. I don't know how I feel about that, though it is a bit bigger around than the other one was. It's pretty nice. Hell yeah. Well, next time I need something to fuck around and do for a stream or two. New petty argument time. Is this now a skateboarding game? No, because the skateboard doesn't move.